to the TEAMHEEL GutCheck podcast, episode 2, back again on YouTube.com. I'm Heel Steven.
I'm Jeff Hungry Wolf, aka Unigamer.
I'm Legit Wrestling.
I'm Yoka.
I'm Walter.
How's everybody's week been?
It's been
Okay.
alright.
It was alright.
Ups and downs.
Yeah.
It happens. I was actually battling this cold so badly that on Sunday I had to leave work early.
Damn.
So the good thing was I left work early on Sunday. So yeah, that was probably the good part about it.
And I just started getting sick on Monday. I'm barely getting over it now.
Yeah.
There's people going round.
Got a little cough.
Yeah.
We all do. It happens to me. But nonetheless, this is the podcast for your wrestling talk, and MMA talk, combat sports talk, and just shit in general. So, this whole week, there's been this huge controversial issue involving a man by the name of Beck.
Who's a pussy?
A lot.
Fucking pussy.
He's the type of Republican that makes other Republicans look bad. And also just gives people like Democrats more ammunition to show why Republicans are idiots.
He's the kind of guy who talks shit, and then when he gets called out for it, he didn't say anything. He's a pussy.
Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing, okay? I'm listening to what he's saying, right? I'm listening to what he's saying, and one thing that got that ticked me off, okay? When he said that wrestling fans are stupid wrestling people. That's what ticked me off. That would tick me off.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty much insulting our intelligence. You know what I mean?
He insulted the fan base.
Exactly.
I mean, I said it in my video that he claimed that not a Hollywood professor would ever watch the WWE. I said in my video that I myself could possibly have been a Harvard professor if I wanted to further my education instead of pursuing the career I have now that I'm happy with. But I decided to just pursue, like I said, the career I wanted to pursue instead of becoming a Harvard professor.
Indeed. You know what it is? Not everyone looks at the way he does, the way he looks at it. So obviously he's upset with that. You know what I mean? It's funny because he was talking so much shit on his shitty little radio show. Okay? To his colleagues, whatever, right? Days later, the WWE invites him to attend Raw. Okay? They were going to hand him a microphone, a live microphone, and give him, I think, 5 to 10 minutes to just preach his shit. Uncensored, just preach. Well, he's preaching, right?
Yeah.
And he turns it down.
It would have been good.
It would have been good, but he turned it down.
Yeah.
And that what got me. That would literally take me off even more. When I heard that on Raw, that Glenn Beck has turned down the offer.
Here's the thing about that. If you're going to say something and have someone call you out on it, don't be afraid of confrontation. You know, shut your mouth if you don't want them to confront you about what you said.
Yeah, he's just hiding in his little shitty studio.
It's bad enough he got fired from Fox.
He really?
Yeah.
Don't lose us.
Huh?
When did he get fired from Fox?
I don't know. I think I heard like a couple. I honestly don't know, but I know he did get fired. So.
I remember that weird thing that he did on Fox with that woman.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But yeah.
Yeah, Fox, you know.
Also, I think it's like he said the wrestlers themselves are stupid. No, some of these wrestlers are the most intelligent people that you can talk to. Like
Yeah, look.
Scott Levy, a.k.a. Raven. Scott Levy is actually one of the smartest people in wrestling, has a 144 IQ, and is a member of Mensa.
Yeah, and Ken as well.
Is Glenn Beck a member of Mensa? I highly doubt it.
And And Glenn Jacobs, aka Kane, is a smart person as
Yeah,
well.
Kane's smart.
Yeah.
He had a major in English, so.
Yeah. Also, Christopher Nowinski, who was a Harvard graduate.
And David Otunga, who graduated from Harvard.
Yeah, David
Law School.
Otunga.
You do judging these wrestlers by their characters on TV. Like, just like,
Movie
You
star.
just can't judge based on television, you know.
yeah.
You need to realize that what you see on TV, it's always an act. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, like what you see on TV is not what you're going to see on the street.
Yeah, you can never judge a book by its cover. Especially, like, you see, if people see me walking down the street, they see my piercings and my tattoos, and they never in a million years think that I do what I do for a living, or that I possess a 155 IQ. They will never think that, and I don't put on that facade either. I'm a normal person every day.
Exactly. You know, and it's these wrestlers, you know, they're no different. You know, they got a family to take care of. You know, they got bills to pay. You know what I mean? So they're no different from, you know, anybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Also,
what were you gonna say?
he also was saying wrestling was fake. Here's something else that it gets me, like, wrestling. I don't think of it as fake. It's predetermined, it's choreographed, but far from fake, because you got to take time to learn how to take the bumps and fall just right. Because if you mess up one time, you can permanently injure yourself.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Like, some of the things, you know, it's predetermined, it's scripted. You know what I mean? It's not real. But then again, if you want to see fake, look at today's politics. That's fake.
Yeah.
Our president is fake. The government is fake over here.
Corrupted and fake.
Yeah, exactly. So his channel, his job that he works for is fake. Everything that he says is fake.
Exactly.
He just didn't like the fact that the WWE made a character out of his Tea Party Republican, whatever. You know, he didn't like that because it makes them look like the villains. They do a good enough job on their own making themselves look like a bunch of idiotic villains. You need proof? Read Sarah Palin's books.
Glenn Beck is a fake. End of story.
Yeah. Okay, anything you want to add to this? Hey,
I'm good.
how's your wrestling?
What happened? Well, Glenn Beck, you know, he's just a tool. You know, he's just like every other politician. You know, they're just bad. They're not even. You know, the politics is just ridiculous these days. So.
No wonder Fox fighting.
And it's funny because if you think about it, if you go back in time, you know, you look at old storylines, old gimmicks, where they've done things similar to what Jack Swagger is doing right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember back in 1983, Iron Sheik?
Yeah, Iran.
He ran #1 USA.
And Mohammed Hassan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them in a bit, actually, but yeah,
One of the best heels, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Definitely. Here's the thing that really pissed me off about that storyline that happened. When he had those guys come out and attack The Undertaker, and then because of all the things that was going on at the time, they fired him for going along with what the writers said. He's not the one who came up with that idea. It was a WWE creative team that came up with that idea. But he gets punished for their stupidity.
And they could have, and even if they did have to fire him, they could have like brought him back in a few years later when things had cooled down.
Or put him in back in developmental, under a new name or something, have him wear a mask, wait till people forget him, and then develop some kind of new character for the guy.
Yeah, it's just a shame, really is.
He was a very talented individual. He was a very talented wrestler.
Remember in 2002, remember the Un-Americans?
Yeah.
Christian,
Yeah.
Edge, and Test. Christian, Lane Storm, and Test. They had the American flag upside down, and everybody went crazy over that. Not really crazy, but you get the idea, you know.
Yeah, I mean that was something that my Native American ancestors, but my Native American relatives would do. They were part of a group called AIM, the American Indian Movement, and they would protest of some of the things that America was doing to my ancestors. Like they would dig up certain grave sites of theirs, finding artifacts and stuff like that. And then here came the American Indian Movement with shovels, asking where their grandparents were buried so they can dig their graves up.
The skeletons in there.
Yeah, it didn't seem right. It doesn't seem right to dig up certain burial grounds where the Native Americans are buried just for artifacts like arrowheads and other stupid crap. That's their stuff. Let them rest in peace.
I'm scared. I'm scared of skeletons.
It's like, why disturb someone's gravesite?
Don't know.
Don't know.
But you see the idea though, like in the past, maybe these other type of storylines that were controversial. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and they were even worse than what Jack Swagger is having now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just baffles me, you know.
Trust me, Glenn Beck would have bitched a lot more if it was, a few years back before it was PG.
Yeah.
Beck doesn't like it because it is something he is a part of. It is something that he preaches himself. He doesn't like the fact that he is looking like a villain thanks to WWE. But like I said, they don't need WWE's help to make them look like villains. They do it on their own every goddamn day.
Like what Jeff Hollywood said, read Sarah Palin's book, or look back at President Bush's presidential run.
That's if you want proof that the Tea Party Republicans are idiots. That's only if you want proof that they're dumb. If you want proof that they're a bunch of villains, they're a bunch of middle class white people who think they are entitled to everything because they believe it's their land when it wasn't. They came in on their boats, unwelcome, uninvited. If anyone is the illegals, it's them, not the Mexicans, because they took the land from Mexicans in Texas and California, forced them into this small little land, said, you cannot be a part of the United States even though you're connected to us. You're not a part of us. You won't get no help from us. Good luck. You're your own country.
Yeah, like with the Native Americans as well, during the Revolution and stuff like that. They were forced out of their places.
Yeah. My ancestors were forced out of their homes in North Carolina and forced to walk all the way from North Carolina to Oklahoma.
Yeah, during that during that 7th war, I can't remember what it was, but yeah.
Yeah.
So because of that, we say Glenn Beck, fuck you.
Fuck you.
A pussy in the face.
Yeah,
FTP.
Go fuck yourself, Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck can kiss my Native American ass.
You can kiss my British ass.
Tell see, get in and take that to the bank and smoke it. Another thing, now let's move on from this whole Glenn Beck.
Yeah, fuck him.
Shit. Now let's move on to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
God.
To tell you the truth, it wasn't as bad as previous Raws have been.
Yeah.
They have some
I
good matches.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna give it to. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it had a good opening and a good ending, to be honest.
We had the return of Triple H with his new haircut.
He actually kind of looks badass with that new haircut, to be honest.
So nice of him.
I just can't see Triple H with short hair. I've seen him with long hair for so long. It's like it's kind of weird seeing him with that short hair.
With that Robert the Roode look, yeah. It'll take time to get used to, like with the Undertaker. Well, not really, because he had short hair before with the badass gimmick.
So you guys talk about the Paul Heyman segment with Vince McMahon.
That was awesome.
The Paul Heyman beating him up with the crutch, then man grabbed the crutch and started beating the shit out of him.
People are chanting these
Got the upper hand, and then here comes Lesnar. And
people chanting ECW.
Yeah. And that's the funny thing. Vince brought back ECW to try and kill it so he could stop the fans from chanting it. Didn't work. Vince just chant ECW.
Exactly. You know, it's part of a wrestling family. You can what you want. You know what I mean?
It's history.
Exactly.
It's like when Tommy Dreamer returns out, people, at the Slammy Awards, people chanting ECW.
Exactly.
ECW is always going to have its mark in wrestling history, much like the NWO, much like a lot of other things in wrestling that happen. It's always going to have its mark in history that Vince is not going to like. Vince is not going to want to remember it, but you can't just
Ignore it.
You can't stop it, no matter how hard you try.
Kill it.
Indeed. And it's funny because, you know, no, continue.
Yeah, one of the things that gets me is like I said, Vince doesn't want to admit to the fact that he killed Chris Benoit. That's another thing that's going to have its mark in wrestling history. Was the day Chris Benoit killed himself and his family. It's Vince's negligence that caused this more than anything else.
One of the reasons why the PGO started, to be honest.
Now, I wouldn't say that. I mean,
No, that's one of the things that started the wellness policy.
Yeah, the wellness policy.
All these wrestlers dying off like flies. Because of Vince's negligence, this was happening, and he finally had to put in this wellness policy. And it's complete shit, though. The wellness policy doesn't really work too well.
no, it doesn't. But again, back to this whole Triple H Brock Lesnar. Who saw that coming? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
It was very. A blind man could see it coming.
Yeah, it was kind of predictable.
Part two. We're gonna see it. It looks like Wrestlemania. If you saw, from what I heard, and I didn't see this towel. I didn't see it. Triple H did a towel, and supposedly he dropped the F-bomb on a towel.
Gavin was telling me.
I didn't. I saw the tout, but he didn't say. He didn't say.
Gavin told me that he said he made another tower something down there.
I don't know.
But yeah, and also Triple H went to Twitter.
Dude. But yeah, I mean, I already used Twitter as well, but I mean, here's my thing, okay? That already lets you know we're gonna see part two of WrestleMania. And again, I said it once and I'll say it again. This match's not even relevant. Nobody wants to see this match. Let's be honest.
Well,
If this was,
Of course.
if this was 2003, 2004, I would have said yes. Let's see this match.
But at least they're trying to build it up. From what it looks like they already had their brawl and stuff with Brock Lesnar bleeding, so they'll probably do even more crazy stuff. So I think the build-up's gonna be good, but the match, no one really wants to see it.
Hopefully, there's a good stipulation to it as well.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah, maybe. What if this match is Hell in a Cell? It could be Hell in a Cell.
Pretty cool.
Hopefully they use the cell.
Turns along the way. Yeah.
Or you know what? How about 3 stages of hell?
Yeah, that too.
Actually, I thought of a good one. Here's an idea. Last man standing.
Thing with that is that we've seen that so many times, like, and it's WrestleMania too. You know what I mean?
It would work between these two because the way these two are going at it, these two just want to fight. They don't want to, like, if we put them in a regular wrestling match, it's kind of going to be, like, fans will like it and all, but the way they're presenting the story, they just want to fight each other. They want to kill each other. So why not put them in a match like that where they can really fight it out, like in the last man standing match, or...
I think it would be awesome if they had a match. I think it'd be awesome if they had their match and then it went to, like, the street. I mean, it's possible, but I doubt it's going to happen.
Fight.
It would be cool, though. No, basically, like, the match starts in the ring, but then it goes to, like, the street. Like, if you remember when Kane and Rey Mysterio had that brawl, and then it went out in the street, and then Kane, chokeslammed it through the water. If anyone remembers that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. But, yeah, have them either in, like, a last man standing match or an I Quit match where they can really just beat the hell out of each other.
Just an all-out brawl.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, like I said before, though, the only thing with this match, again, this match would have been more relevant back in 03, 2004 when Triple H could have put Brock over. You know what I mean? And back when Brock was getting his push.
Yeah.
That's when this match should have happened.
Yeah, and the worst part now
Now
is
it's going to be Triple H burying Brock Lesnar again.
there's no way
Now,
Brock. There's no way.
Brock got the win, remember?
Yeah, but there's no way Brock Lesnar's winning.
Triple H will get redemption now.
Yeah.
That's what most likely is gonna happen. Triple H is gonna win. I don't know, by
And
2,
how it
3
might go to
pedigrees.
Extreme Rules.
Yeah, he'll probably
But
have
you
a match
think
there.
Yeah, I think it'll go to Extreme Rules, to be honest.
I doubt it'll go to Extreme Rules. I doubt that already.
But you never know.
You know, they just Triple H just wanted to have a match at WrestleMania, so.
If they had it once, I mean, twice in a lifetime, then.
Yeah. Now speaking of WrestleMania, what happened that on Raw as well. Also, we had Ryback destroy Dolph Ziggler. Nothing new there. Nothing new there.
I was actually liking Ryback as a jobber.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
kind of where he belongs. He belongs as a jobber.
Ziggler's the jobber now. He's been losing a lot lately.
Which wasn't Dolph Ziggler there. Who did you do it to Zack Ryder or something? Not Dolph Ziggler.
I mean, it happens, you know.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing. Ziggler is one of the best wrestlers. And the way he takes those bumps and takes those hits, and he sells it perfectly. He could wrestle a broom and make the match look good.
And when Triple H was saying about the broomstick, that was really...
Or hell, you could put Dolph Ziggler against himself as an imaginary opponent. He beats himself up in the match and he'll still look good.
Yeah, he's a really, really good seller. He really does it good.
Yeah, indeed. He puts his all into it.
Indeed.
Like I said, he reminds me so much of Mr. Perfect, a.k.a. Kurt Hennig.
Indeed.
Mr. Perfect, I'm proud of him.
Yeah, Kurt Hennig was, without the shadow of a doubt, one of the best wrestlers who have never held the WWE Championship. And it's a tragedy there.
What about Jake Roberts? Another one.
He had the mind, and he was okay in the ring, but his own thing that held him back from being a champion was his demons that he had. He had too many problems.
Yeah, and that's what kind of sucks.
That's what holds from being a main eventer was the fact that he had a lot of problems and demons in his head that he had to deal with. And you don't want someone like that representing your company, especially if they're going to get in trouble. How's that going to look on the company if they get in trouble? It's like, this is your champion, he's getting arrested, doing this and doing that, or...
Yeah. In other moves as well, so Team Hell beats up the Fronton player. Here's the catch, though. Daniel Bryan was blindfolded and King had his one arm tied behind his back. I'm getting bored of this gimmick. I'm sorry.
I think they're gonna face each other.
Bryan, I'm sorry, but the American Dragon is dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna face.
He's just the 6-year-old retarded gimmick is just getting stupid.
Yeah.
Either turn him into a serious face or a serious heel. Hell, even give him a feud with Antonio Cesaro. You know, two good wrestlers right there. You know, give them a feud, but just let go of the retarded gimmick.
Okay, Daniel Bryan has been the world champion. You know what I mean? He's already been there. So if you're gonna give him a title push, it has to be either for the WWE title or the World Heavyweight title. Because the point is to bring it back down to a mid-card title.
They done it with the Miz.
Yeah, but
and Christian.
Miz actually belongs in mid-card status, though. Daniel Bryan belongs in the main event status.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan is one of the most skilled, technical wrestlers that I have ever seen. And I can understand why he's bored with his gimmick right now. He hates it himself.
Time out. You mean Bryan Danielson is talented, is the shit. It's, Daniel Bryan is just damn.
don't get me wrong, he deserves main event status, but right now I don't think he's going to get it.
Yeah, he's not gonna get it.
The way things are, so just give him, you know, a mid-title push. You know, like I said, have him and Anthony Cesaro feud because they're two great wrestlers, right? They would put on a really good match.
Yeah, their styles would complement each other very well too.
Just give him a serious run. Sorry.
And they've wrestled in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've had some pretty good matches in the past as well.
I think they're just gonna.
I would definitely like to see the American Dragon come back.
Yeah, we all do, but they're I think they're just gonna have Daniel Bryan King face off at Mania. And I think they'll just break up.
That should be the opener, man. That should be the opener.
Yeah, that should be the opener.
It's gonna be stupid.
Pre-show.
The pre-show. God damn.
You know what I mean? Or at least have a battle royal. I'm looking forward to the battle royal. Now, Jerus, what about you?
Yeah, I would like a battle royal. Battle royal's always the best.
No. I'm referring to the pre-show battle royal.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking forward to this year. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna be there.
But hopefully it's a battle royal, not no.
Have the winner face either Wade Bear, Cesaro,
Yeah.
or
Yoshitatsu.
have the winner face who he wants to face.
Like at Mania 24, when the winner faced the ECW champion.
Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo.
Oh my god. I feel sorry for that guy.
He's in a better place now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Not really.
But he's been through a lot in wrestling. One of the worst things I think they did to him was when they turned him into Kerwin White. And
Oh my
I
god.
know something about that.
And another thing was worse. Remember when he was the cruiserweight champion? They had him lose to Jacqueline.
Oh.
They had him lose to a girl.
And then they had him lose the whole.
Disco Inferno was the television champion. They had him lose to Jacqueline.
Yeah, the thing with the Kerwin White thing is it was going to last longer, but when Eddie died,
Yeah,
that's
they
when
cut it off.
You know, he had to change it back to Chavo Guerrero.
Just,
Otherwise, you know, it would have lasted longer.
it's not white, it's not right.
It wasn't going to last anyways because, like, they just put it on him last minute. They just, like, one day he wrestles as Chavo Guerrero, then the next day they said, you're going to bleach your hair blonde, you're going to bleach your skin, your name's going to be Kerwin White.
Until it was the caddy.
If you want to redo someone's character, you got to put them away. You got to put them in developmental. Put them where no one's going to recognize them for a while. Or, well, I mean, it's going to be hard with a name like Chavo Guerrero. People are going to recognize him everywhere. But wait for people to forget about him. Then bring him back as a different character.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why he won the ECW championship was because of Eddie's death.
Not even because Eddie's death happened way before.
Yeah.
Way after that even happened.
I think they just wanted to give him a little push.
Now, this is some just hold the belt until they can think of what they're gonna do with this title.
Yeah, because he was part of that La Familia thing. So.
I remember seeing him and Sin Cara were having a feud before he left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because they needed someone to see Cara that could understand him.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why Sin Cara botched a lot, because Sin Cara didn't know any English.
Exactly.
He still
since
does
he
it.
can't communicate, it's hard to really go over the moves and have a good match with with the guy, because you have to be able to communicate in the ring to say what move you're gonna do.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, what was your thoughts on the main event here by CM Punk versus John Cena?
Oh my god,
Great
that
match.
was absolutely awesome.
It's a good match. It was awesome. Also, great match.
Cena and Punk always have great matches together.
Let's be honest here. We all knew Cena was gonna win. Let's call it a spade.
It doesn't matter though, because it was still an awesome match nonetheless.
Yeah, but it's a good match. But even if you already know who's gonna win.
Yeah, we all knew who was gonna win. That was obvious.
Yeah.
If WWE would let Cena wrestle the way he did against CM Punk, the fans would like him a lot more.
Did you guys hear about apparently Vince McMahon was upset at CM Punk because CM Punk did the power driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't want CM Punk to ruin his boyfriend.
I mean, here's the thing. Listen, I think the pile driver is a risky move, but I mean, it's kind of retarded. What do you guys think?
I mean, if you do it right, if both wrestlers know how to do it right, the power driver, you can do it safely.
Yeah, indeed.
So Vince shouldn't be pissed off about it. It's a risky move, but they did it right, and Cena was okay. But also, I think like Vince McMahon is getting tired of this Cena CM Punk thing going on because that's all it's been a lot of time.
Yeah, that's why.
And it's been getting old too. It's getting really old. So they need to come up with something else now.
No.
Of course, Punk and Cena.
You know. Okay, Cat has to go due to family emergencies. Okay. All right, Cat. We'll talk to you later on. All right.
Peace out, Kat.
Alright, bye.
Night, Cat.
Right.
Bye, guys.
Night, Cat.
Night.
Good night, Cat. Well, the show must go on still, ladies and gentlemen. Right, let's move on, shall we?
Sure thing.
Oh yeah, boss CM Punk. Did anybody know that Cena can't Rana?
Shocked by that.
That was
based
botched.
upon Botchamania.
That was botched. I don't care
Yeah.
what anybody says. To me, that was botched. That was a botched
I
Hurricane Rana.
I was just shocked.
Like I said, that's going to wind up on Botchamania. For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. At least he tried.
He tried, but here's the thing, though. If you know you are a big, muscular dude, you can't do a Hurricane Rana on a skinny person. Like CM
Exactly.
Punk.
Well, don't forget Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but that's Brock. You know what I mean? Did Brock ever do a Hurricane Rana on somebody?
Well, he did that, flip thingy on Kurt Angle.
Yeah, but that's Kurt Angle, though. So,
That was the shooting star press, and
Yeah, shoot
Brock
stars.
almost broke his damn neck doing
Brock
it, too.
almost fucked up.
He did it good the first time, but then that's when he fucked up with Kurt Angle.
Scott Steiner, he was...
I want to know, who told Brock to go for that move anyway? That's what I want to know.
I think he just thought of it on his own. It's like, hey, it's WrestleMania. Go all out and give the fans something to remember. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to remember when you almost broke your neck.
Yeah.
But Scott Steiner would do a Hurricane Rana a lot of times, too, back in the day. He still does it. He still does the Hurricane Rana a lot of times, still.
AKA the Frankenstein.
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 Oh, yeah, he would call it the Frankensteiner.
The Frankensteiner.
Cena did that.
I'm not sure if he's the one who invented it or not, or he likes to take credit for coming up with it.
I think he's probably one of those big men that know how to do it right, if you ask me.
Maybe that's probably why he called it the Frankensteiner, because no one thought a big man like him could jump that high and accomplish doing a move like that.
Indeed.
You normally see it from the smaller guys that are lighter on their feet, not a big guy like Scott Steiner.
Indeed.
I mean, it can't be done if the big guy is very agile, light on his feet like Scott Steiner, and Scott Steiner takes his time to practice this kind of stuff. And like John Cena probably could have pulled it off as well if he would have really practiced it some more. But I think it was just something that came out of nowhere. CM Punk wasn't really expecting it.
Yeah.
However, but then, again, I would rather see a triple threat match at the main event.
Yeah, even though Punk would
have lost,
have done the job. But Punk deserves to be in the main event.
He's worked for it.
I just feel like he's a sign of disrespect what the WWE's doing. Here's a guy who's been a champion for your company for almost a year, over a year. Had the company, carried the company on his back for over a year. Has done everything that the company has wanted him to do.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the thing he gets for all that.
Probably one of the best title reigns in the PG era.
No, probably one of the best title reigns over the last 20 years. Think about it.
I mean, it does. It infuriates me that the fact that WWE insults our intelligence and puts a lot of these wrestlers that we like, trying to have them as the heels, saying like you're supposed to boo this guy and you're supposed to like this guy, jamming people like Cena and Ryback down our throats.
Indeed.
And then you have people. I don't want to start drama, but you have certain YouTubers who keep saying that Cena's carrying the company on his back, and Cena shouldn't be heel. Cena could do better work as a heel.
We're not gonna say no. We're not gonna drop any name, but you gotta get the idea of what we're talking about. But
yeah, people who are just like writing on Cena all the time. It's like we're not trying to say turn Cena heel to diss him. No, we're just out of respect. We're just saying Cena does a lot better work as a heel.
Indeed, he does. You remember his rap gimmick?
Yeah. Let Cena be himself more, and not have him what you want him to be, and the fans will like him. But if you keep trying to put this image on him that we don't like, and you keep insisting that we like it, we're just going to keep rebelling against it.
Yeah.
Right? Here's what I'll say about John Cena. He's a good humanitarian, hands down.
Oh, no doubt.
Good humanitarian. But he dealt with the Make-A-Wish, the tribute to the troops, be a star. All that is good.
Awesome work ethic as well.
Exactly. But we're getting bored of this gimmick, let's be honest.
Yeah, but Cena's a heel. Like, what they're worried about is the thing that his his merchandise, won't sell as good.
I mean, you're thinking that it won't sell. Here's the thing, you have to realize.
Don't forget about Hulk Hogan.
Here's the thing, that's two different time periods. Cena, that's two different time periods. You can't even compare that. Now, obviously, Cena is today's Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? But Mr. Hungry, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think if Cena were to turn heel, would it be as big or more than Hogan's heel turn in '96? As far as fan reaction.
I think fans would react big time to his heel turn. It would be probably a much bigger heel turn, but if they wait too long, then the fans aren't going to react to it. The fans are not going to care because they're taking too long on it. They knew when it was time to finally turn Hogan heel. They knew the right timing for it. WWE just wants to keep insisting that Cena be the face.
The thing with turning Cena heel is it'll be in a different era, the PG era, so, I think the only people that will really, really like it is the internet fans. Of course, some people, in the arenas will like it. I think internet fans will like it more.
That's the majority of their audience is the internet base. Internet wrestling community is the majority of their audience.
Yeah.
And another person that should really be heel is Ryback. Ryback would be much better off as a heel because the fans really don't like him.
So should Sheamus. Sheamus is also turned heel.
Yeah, good monster heel. But the thing is, the reason why they don't turn him heel is because they've got other monster heels, Big Show and Mark Henry. So, having Ryback, I mean, they think it's not going to really add anything. So, in a way, I kind of agree with them on that point.
It would be better for Ryback to be heel because the fans don't like him. They don't really chant for him. A lot of times when he wrestles, they'll chant another wrestler's name that he's ripping off.
Goldberg. The only thing he gets over is with his Feed Me More.
Yeah,
the thing is, Feed Me More will die when he turns heel because, people are not really going to chant Feed Me More if he's a heel,
Yeah, but he would be the type of person that you would love to hate. And that he'll get a bigger reaction out of the crowd as a heel than he would as the face. Mm-hmm. He'll get more heat. It works perfect for him. And that's the one thing you want as a wrestler is to get the reaction from the crowd, whether you are the heel or the face.
Indeed.
You're doing your job right if you get a reaction. If you get a reaction, then you know you're doing your job right.
Yeah, and the only reaction he is getting as the face is being called someone else.
Goldberg.
Exactly.
It could have been worse. They could have called Gilbert and damn.
Robert RBD.
Goldberg was pissed about that. Like the Gilbert gimmick, Goldberg was pissed about that. I'll tell you now.
Yeah, but oh well. That's past. Things happen.
Yeah, but he might return one day. You never know. Gilbert might return.
All right. Yeah, he's trying to
old school war. He's going to return.
Yeah, think about it. They were just parodying off of what was popular, much like the ECW. They had a parody of the NWO with the BWO, the Blue World.
Oh my God.
BW.
That was hilarious.
They also had Public Enemy. They had who else? A lot of gimmicks they imitated, which was good. I liked it.
Baron Von Stevie.
Yeah.
What was funny about the Blue Meanie's character is actually he was originally supposed to be like a Stewie Griffin type of character, where Raven would slap Stevie, Stevie would slap the Meanie, and the Meanie, while being Stevie Richards' whipping boy, had his own minds of world domination. He was the Meanie was supposed to be more delusional.
Domination.
But the Meanie never got it. The Meanie just was an idiot, so that's why it didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
Now, let's move on a little bit now. It's been confirmed that WrestleMania, it's already confirmed, it's penciled in. At WrestleMania, it will be CM Punk versus The Undertaker.
And we all know that as well, because from his promo as well, he was saying how he was, immortal and God. And, when he said that, I thought, yeah, it's obviously going to be Undertaker.
Indeed. Now, here's my thoughts, okay? It's someone like, do you think, based on Taker's condition, okay, because we know he actually was in a live event last Saturday in Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
Do you guys think he's ready, based on how he is right now, for a guy like CM Punk?
Not really.
I don't know. I looked at the matches because someone actually uploaded the match, from Waco, Texas. He looks okay. I mean, yeah, his belly's sticking out a bit, but at the end of the day, as long as he can wrestle good, then that's all that matters, Because people are saying, he's out of shape, his belly's sticking out.
But you guys realize that CM Punk is going to do most of the work.
Yeah, I know.
At the whole match. You're going to have to...
Well, I'm sure CM Punk wouldn't mind, because he's working with someone like The Undertaker, someone he idolized watching wrestling. And, Undertaker and him have good matches together. They've had some good matches in the past.
Yeah,
and this wouldn't be any different. I mean, Undertaker and CM Punk would have a great match, I think, at WrestleMania, regardless of who the winner is, which we already know is most likely going to be The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Because of the Undertaker win streak. But here's the thing. If you can have CM Punk beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, that would do something for CM Punk's character.
That would solidify him.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. That would make him
a Hall of Famer. Immortal.
Yeah. But it wouldn't tarnish Undertaker whatsoever either, because CM Punk is a phenomenal wrestler who can put on a great match.
Yeah, because
Undertaker has that long streak, yeah, and I don't know if WWE wants to keep it around forever or what they want to do with that. But if you're going to have Undertaker lose that streak, you've got to have him lose it to someone who is credible, someone who has that kind of character, or that someone who's legitimate. And CM Punk is a legitimate wrestler. You need proof. Look at how long he was the WWE champion for.
Either keep the streak forever, as long as Undertaker goes, or have him lose it to someone. I say him lose it to someone that's young, maybe to someone that you can try and get as the next face of the WWE,
Yeah, the only guy that I could see Taker losing to is Punk, really. I don't see anyone else.
John Cena?
Oh, well, besides him, yeah, you're right, Cena.
But then that would be terrible.
That would be horrible.
If Dean Ambrose beat up The Undertaker.
No.
That will never happen.
No one but...
He's a good wrestler, but that'll never happen.
No,
yeah,
not...
Back in the day, really, I thought that Undertaker was going to lose that streak to Brock Lesnar when Brock Lesnar was around. Because I thought to myself, Brock Lesnar is, on top of his game. He accomplished so much, and he wasn't even in his prime in the WWE when he accomplished all this stuff.
I actually heard that Undertaker was going to lose it to Randy Orton, but Randy Orton didn't want to beat him.
I thought he was going to lose to Orton.
That actually surprises me that Randy Orton did not want to beat Undertaker, right? I mean, Randy Orton's a pretty big egomaniac.
He did it out of respect, that's what he says.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, Triple H lost 3 times to Taker, so...
But hey, it would have been good, though, for Orton's character back in
What if
the time when they had
what if it was Shawn Michaels that when that ended the streak?
I mean, it really would have done nothing for either one. It would have been a lose-lose, really.
Yeah, because then Shawn, even if Shawn did beat the streak, he would have left WWE like 2 years later, so it wouldn't really done anything. You know, make someone that's going to be around for longer beat the streak, not someone that's going to like leave, 2 years later. Yeah.
I hope they do a good build towards this one with CM Punk and Triple H. Because like I said, last year's build with Triple H and Undertaker was much better than the build they had the year before because there was no reason. Last year there was perfect reason.
And for myself and knowledge wrestling's sake, it has to be a good match.
Yeah, it has to be good for these guys.
For our sake, it has to be. I'm gonna start chanting, "We want refund. We want refund." I will too. I will.
Yeah, they've got 5 weeks to do this, and I heard that they're like starting to like get ready now. And the whole thing with Punk saying he's immortal, that's like.
Imagine Punk coming out with the urn. You know what I mean?
Like, bear thing and
no.
That'd be awesome.
Just have CM Punk the one day during Raw, let's say at the Go Home show, right? Have him sit there in the middle of the ring, drop a pipe bomb with the urn, between his legs and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drop an infamous pipe bomb again, going into WrestleMania, and have him open the urn, and then have lightning strike, and then have Punk fall down, some shit like that, Then have a repeat of 1994, whenever the Undertaker that came up from the Titantron and shit. Remember that?
If they're gonna build up the match between CM Punk and Undertaker, it has to start right away next Monday on Raw.
Or on SmackDown. Because apparently from what I heard, this week SmackDown is live.
No, it's taped. It's only live socially. Like, the social media things are live.
I don't get that. Explain that. How is that?
I have no idea.
I know, it doesn't make sense.
I really don't get it, but I think, I don't know, they're going to use a lot of social media on that episode.
That's so stupid.
It's retarded.
How are you going to have a pre-taped episode and use social media live? I don't get that.
I have no idea.
Yeah, like, if you're going to have Taker challenge Punk, then
better be on Monday.
Yeah. Or have Punk challenge Undertaker.
Yeah.
Because, since Punk's not going to be in the main event facing The Rock for the title, which is a crying shame, CM Punk should come out, if he's going to challenge Undertaker, and say,
that should co-main event. That should be the co-main event.
I think it's going to go.
Yeah, CM Punk. Punk should go out. Yeah, Punk should go out and say that even though I'm not going to be going against The Rock at WrestleMania for the title, I'm still going to have my WrestleMania moment and go on and say, I want to go on and challenge The Undertaker.
I think Punk's going to be like, I'm immortal, no one can stop me, no one can. Dong. And then that's when Taker comes and he says, you think you're immortal, there's only one immortal person here. Then it sets up the match.
Indeed. Now, moving on from all this, let's talk about the Shield. I mean,
the Shield.
These guys been on a fucking roll.
Yeah.
All three of them. Here's my question to you guys. Okay? And I'm gonna ask each one of you individually. Okay?
All right.
One individual response from each one of you. Okay? Out of the three of them, who do you see in 2 years from now holding a major title, as in world title or intercontinental title?
I'll go first.
Let me rephrase that. I apologize. Who do you see holding between a world title or WWE title in 2 years from now?
Damn.
Dean Ambrose. The guy's got the mic skills and he's got the wrestling skills. I think he's definitely going to get it.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like the apple of the group, basically. Like, he's the main core of the group. So yeah, I think it's going to be him. Like how Wade Barrett was the main core of the Nexus. You know what I'm saying?
He's the leader.
Sorry, Walter, you can speak.
Yeah, I think Dean Ambrose most likely. I mean, I would put Roman Reigns too, since Vince likes big guys, and Seth Rollins. He's talented too, but I think like he'll be the odd one out. Although I won't be surprised if he is more successful than at least Roman Reigns. But based off WWE logic, they like to push the big guys, so I'm just gonna go with Dean Ambrose being the first one successful, since he's good in the ring and has the mic skills, and Roman Reigns has like that powerhouse look.
I would say that Seth Rollins, aka Tyler Black, if he gets rid of that lisp, he'll definitely be a champion. He'll definitely be the world champion or heavyweight champion. Because he's got the talent, he's got the skills in the ring. But I honestly just see maybe like Roman Reigns as a champion. Because one, he's a powerhouse. Two, he's The Rock's nephew or cousin. I know he's related to The Rock.
Yeah.
And The Rock could help him,
Here's my thing, okay? I would love to see Seth Rollins, a.k.a. Tyler Black, become the world champion. I really would. But just, he needs to improve more on the mic. But he's improving on the mic. He really is. If you guys see this promo as of late, he has improved. Since the beginning, he has improved a lot.
Yes.
If he could just dye his hair all, black hair again.
Just pick one color.
Just pick a color, and have him wrestle like his ROH days. You know what I mean?
Let him be himself.
Let him be himself. Yeah, let him be himself.
I kind of like him with his, multi-head color, to be honest.
Yeah, but just based because I've seen this as ROH.
Nah.
So I'm kind of used to him in that certain way. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't like that Caitlyn hair.
I was gonna say that too.
I love Caitlyn's hair.
And not for nothing, if you guys watch the match between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, aka Tyler Black versus Jon Moxley in FCW,
yeah,
they had clinics.
Mm-hmm.
So right off the bat, you can have a few between those two in the WWE, in the main roster.
Yeah.
Now Roman Reigns, because he's that's the Rock's cousin, he's gonna get a push right away.
Yeah, he is.
And the fact that he's a big guy, too.
Yeah, he's a big guy. It's funny, though, right? I used to watch him in FCW. He didn't look that big to me in FCW. He didn't look that big.
Steroids.
Not even that. I don't think so. He just looks skinny. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now I see him on TV, I'm like, holy shit, this guy got fucking big.
Well, when was the last time you saw him on TV?
The last time was on NXT. But I didn't really notice I didn't notice the muscles. I didn't notice that,
Right. But yeah, I think the Shield, I think if they do have a feud, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, I think it'll probably be by the Shield, splitting up. Maybe them both believing in, different things and stuff like that,
Yeah.
Well, I think the reason why you didn't notice the muscles, Hill Steven, is because we're guys. We don't notice that kind of stuff on other guys.
No, I mean, his face is like, not horrible, but what I'm trying to say is
Steven's focusing on his own muscles.
Not even that, no. I'm referring to, how the TV makes you look something different?
Yeah, the camera adds about 10 pounds, they say.
Yeah, I didn't know. This guy's fucking huge. Holy shit. He looked like in SCW, he looked like a light heavyweight. Now he's like a fucking heavy on some Alistair Overeem type of shit almost.
Yeah, on NXT he was kind of not the biggest person, but he had weight when I watched him on NXT.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Before we end this podcast, just want to say that now to wrestling, We're going ROH, aren't we?
Yeah, ROH, Ring of Honor. See,
I'm envious.
Are you guys gonna record that?
Well, we can. Anything with Ring of Honor, we can actually record.
yeah.
But yeah, it's their pay-per-view, right? Pay-per-view they having.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Gonna meet guys such as Kevin Steen. Yes.
Kevin Steen is Steven's boy.
Kevin Steen.
Davey Richards, Jay Lethal, Kyle O'Reilly, Eddie Edwards.
If you've seen Heel Stevens, logo, then you know he's a Kevin Steen fan.
Hell yeah.
Kill Steve, kill.
Michael Elgin. A lot of guys want to see.
Rhino. Matt Hardy.
Adam Cole.
Hey, Matt Hardy's in our ROH.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's actually feud with Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Damn. AKA Fat Hardy.
Fat Hardy.
Yeah,
You know what's funny, right? You know what's funny? You go on the roster page, he's not even on the roster page.
Yeah, I know. I don't think
Is
he's...
he getting a good push in ROH?
I think he's just there for, like, temporary.
Trying to help them get some more promotion.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Using his somewhat relevant...
Popular.
What were you saying with Bolton? What were you saying?
I was just saying, is he getting a decent push in ROH?
I mean, here's the thing. Matt Hardy, if you think about Matt Hardy right now, he doesn't even need a push anymore. Just his name himself is like a push.
Basically.
It's like where he's been. You know what I mean?
It's like
I
Rhino.
think he's just there to try and help promote the company and try to get them out there a little more.
Yeah,
and try to get the younger stars noticed in ROH.
You know what's funny, right?
Rockstar Sport.
Nah, that's TNS. Another promotion. WWE had supposedly a couple weeks ago they had tryouts. They had they open tryouts and the NXT facility, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in that tryout, Adam Cole, Mike Bennett, from what I heard. I knew that Mike Bennett and Adam Cole went to the tryouts. But I also heard rumors, mind you, that guys like Davey Richards, Kyle O'Reilly, Eddie Edwards also went to these tryouts. If they were to, if WWE were to take all these guys from ROH, would ROH go out of business? Yes or no?
I don't think so. I mean, I think ROH would try to find some talented superstars to replace them in order to keep in business. Because, I mean, there's still a lot of talented wrestlers out there in the independent circuits. And even in Lucha Libre, I mean, they can go Lucha Libre, get like Teddy Hart, Jack Evans.
El Generico.
El Generico's with WWE now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could definitely bring some of the luchadors over into ROH like WCW did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, ROH is one of those companies that knows how to stay in business. Also, ROH has, they're kind of working with Juggalo Championship Wrestling, and Juggalo Championship Wrestling has some wrestlers who, wrestle for ROH as well. And I'm sure, some of the guys in ROH that wrestle for Juggalo Championship Wrestling would say, talk to the Bashams and say, "Hey, you guys think you can come with us to ROH and help us there?" Because ROH has got some talented wrestlers like Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin.
The Briscoes.
Briscoe's one of my favorite tag teams.
Yeah.
Them boys.
American Wolves.
I want to get that Redneck Kung Fu t-shirt.
The American Wolves. Obviously, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards. You know who's also a highly underrated wrestler, based on what I've seen in the last two matches? Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That dude can work. What? I saw this one match from Best in the World. I posted it on my Facebook. I posted it. Him and Adam Cole went in this 15-minute. Pretty much the only way you win is you can knock out your opponent or submit him, right? It's like an MMA style type of match, right? Those guys, holy shit! Probably one of the most craziest things I've ever seen. I swear to you. one of the most craziest things I've seen. Adam Cole with his mouth busted open. Like, you just couldn't believe it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wow, and I hope, and this is my first Ring of Honor event that I'm gonna go to. I'll admit that.
Me too.
I'm looking forward to, like, hope I can see something similar to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good show because they really want to deliver because a lot of people are there. They know that's their only chance of actually getting more fans because WrestleMania is around there and
No,
So
Jurassic.
is it pay? Sorry.
It's an iPay per view.
yeah,
Yeah,
the Friday
that's a-
event. The
We'll
Friday.
be able to watch it though.
You have to pay us. You have to go on this website and pay because it's an internet pay per view.
Yeah, you have to order through PayPal or credit card.
I'm sure
Yeah.
someone's going to be live streaming it.
They don't live stream or they don't.
It's
I'll
hard
try
to
and
do
look for
that.
you guys.
If anything, what you're gonna have to do is probably.
It's only $15.
It's only
Oh my god, it's him, Stephen!
It is. We probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, some guy uploads with the Daily Motion,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they
I'll try
have
and
it.
look for you guys.
I mean, Walter, are we gonna be able to smash that ring barricade?
I highly doubt it.
Damn, I want to do that, yo. Smash that shit. Oh well, it happens. What seats we gave him? What seats we got?
They didn't specify. The only thing they told me, because the only option was upper balcony, and that's cheap seats. So
If we got a balcony seat, I'm going with that. I'm going with a balcony seat. Shit. As long as I'm able to throw streamers, I'm good with that. Just throw streamers.
Have a good time,
the
guys.
streamers.
I'm bringing me a book bag of streamers. I'm calling it. I'm telling you that right now. I'm bringing me a.
Bring some of that food that you cooked.
To represent Team Heel going into WrestleMania and ROH.
On Heel in the kitchen.
Heel in the kitchen.
Yeah, that was actually a good video that I did. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was some nice food, man.
No, I mean,
That's some good Peruvian.
I want to make a cooking video of my own now, thanks to you.
yeah. No, you think it was totally out of nowhere? Like, fuck, let's make a cooking video.
You should see my spaghetti there. Just saying.
It happens. It's funny because, like, you know what? Right now, I was cooking. I'm like, you know what? I was just prep cooking. I'm like, you know what? Let me just make this video on YouTube to see. Cause I see a lot of people make videos of buy the food they buy from a fast food joint. I could have done that. You know what? Let me just make it to a twist.
The Peru Gordon Ramsay.
Chef
That's
Ramsay.
what we gotta do. Each of us in Team Heel ought to make our own cooking videos and call it the Team Heel Cook-Off.
Oh god, no way, man. I can't cook. For shit.
My
Cook,
cooking
cereal?
sucks, dude.
Sandwich.
We cooking some cornflakes.
Might just cook me an Indian taco next time.
Cook some eggs.
Looks nice, yeah.
Yeah, have a Team Heel Cook-Off.
And some fish and chips. Oh shit.
Yeah, you're making me hungry.
Fish and chips. Damn.
The only thing I've been able to eat for the past 3 days is soup and ice cream. The only stuff that's easy to go down my throat, and I've been hungry for
Indeed.
Now I want to go to Long John Silver's. Thanks a lot.
I hate it when I'm pouring. There's good food in the house, and I'm pouring. I'm not able to eat it.
Oh wow.
That's what I hate.
So yeah.
It's torture.
Yeah, it is.
What's worse, I remember I had to have surgery on my mouth because I had a receding gum line.
Damn.
And the only thing, they had to graft the gum line from cadaver over my gum tissue. The only thing I was able to eat for a month was soup and jello.
Oh wow.
Because it would hurt to chew down on anything. So here I am watching everyone around me eat pizza, hamburgers, fried chicken.
That's nothing.
And all they have is soup and jello and ice cream.
You wanna know even worse? More fucked up than that. Let me tell you. I was in the 6th grade, right?
Video waffle.
And I was in the 6th grade. I was like 12 years old, right?
Yeah.
And it was Thanksgiving Day, and they put the day before Thanksgiving, And that was the day they put braces on my mouth.
Damn.
And the next day they hurt like crazy. You can imagine. I was screaming in pain. And I was sitting there at the table watching everybody eat turkey, you know. All I was able to eat was mashed potatoes.
Wow.
And salmon.
That's
all I was able to eat.
Worst Thanksgiving ever.
Hell, yo, I was furious. And then days later, the pain pack, I was eating like nothing, like whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, at least you were able to eat a few days afterwards. I had to wait 30 days.
Oh, goddamn.
Damn.
Because, like I said, they cut my gums open and grafted a cadaver's gums over mine.
Oh, wow.
Gotta clean your teeth more, man.
No, it's just it was a receding gum line. It's something that couldn't be helped. It's passed on through genetics.
Yeah. Now,
damn you, Dad.
There's some things you can't help. Before
we end this podcast, something I also want to talk about real quick. As you already know, Scott Hall has recently accepted the help from Diamond Dallas Page. DDP's head of his DDP yoga program. I'm happy for Scott Hall. I really am.
Yeah,
I really hope he gets the help. I really hope that, you know what, he as far as the one more run goes, I don't think so.
No.
But as far as, him being happy, him being with his family again, I just hope so for the best,
Yeah, because he deserves it. After all the shit he's gone through, I mean, and when it comes from someone like Diamond Dallas Page himself, then I really think things will get better with it, better as him. Like with Jake the Snake Roberts, how Diamond, Dallas Page.
Have you guys seen DDP? Have you guys seen Jake the Snake as of late?
Yeah, I've seen the pictures from him.
Yeah, like, oh my god, it's amazing. Like,
I
want to get in that. I want to get in that program now. Holy shit! Imagine.
I mean, I do. I've done yoga. I do like yoga and Tai Chi pretty much every day, and it really helps me center myself. And
you do massages, don't you?
Yeah. I really wasn't going to say it about my career, but yeah, I am a massage therapist. And you got to have a healthy body, healthy mind to really be a good therapist when it comes to that. And so I do like Tai Chi and yoga pretty much every day to really center myself and, get through the day. And yoga is very therapeutic, it's very helpful. And hopefully this can help Scott Hall because he's much like Jake Roberts has his demons and his problems, and he really needs help. And hopefully this can get him back on the right track.
Indeed, yeah. I hope it does. For all our sakes. Well, for his sake, my bad. For his sake. He gets the help.
He deserves it, though.
Yeah.
And it should be good to see what it looks like after the whole program is done with.
Indeed. Well, this is going to pretty much wrap up this week's edition of the Team Hill GutCheck podcast on its new home, youtube.com. I want to thank each and every one of you for listening. All of you guys for being part of this podcast as well, like every week. I'm Heel Steven. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. Go like my Facebook page, facebook.com/Heel Steven. And subscribe to my channel, which you're watching from right now, youtube.com/Heel Steven.
I'm Jeff Homewolf. You can like me on Facebook at Jeff Animation, follow me on Twitter and at Jeff Animation as well, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Unigamer661.
I'm Knowledge Wrestling. You can follow me on Twitter at HeyWalter and subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Knowledge Wrestling.
I'm Bob Walter. You can follow me at Twitter at SweetChin123, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, WWE Uploads HD V1.
Thank you all once again for listening to us, and thank you guys for being part of this podcast as well. And until next week,
peace.
Peace.
I'll catch y'all later.
Good night.
Peace out, guys.